Hi guys, Coach Victor Robledo, and today we're going to talk about that one thing you need to do to get better and solve your adrenal fatigue. Now, before we get into that, make sure you like and subscribe this if you like this video. I love interacting with my fans, so if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Before we get into it, I'm Coach Victor Robledo. I've been working as a strength and conditioning coach for 30 years, and I help my clients understand what health is for them. I want to empower them to have the right strength training, the right rehab and prehab, the right mobility work for them, the right nutrition for them, and I want to give them a reason, that reason that they train. So let's get into that one thing that's absolutely critical for adrenal fatigue. Now, if you watch any of my videos, I've been focusing a lot on the adrenal fatigue and adrenal exhaustion because a lot of people are struggling with this right now. The last 2 years have really triggered them and sent them into a downward spiral of health. The true problem in our country is really the poor health that the vast majority of Americans are in, and I really want to help them. So that one thing that you absolutely need to do is breath work. Breath work is absolutely critical part. I have many clients that start off with me. They're really anxious and they're depressed. One of the biggest triggers with adrenal fatigue that really sends people to get help is because they start having anxiety and depression, amongst injuries, problems with sleep, weight gain, libido changes, GI and food allergy issues. But we start them off, when I first start them off, I always start them off with some breath work because the vast majority of clients or people I do consults with have a breathing dysfunction. They're in a fight or flight breathing pattern. Fight or flight breathing is this, guys. And it's real normal when we're working out and doing an intense workout to have that breathing pattern. But on some level, most people are doing that throughout the entirety of their day. So you can imagine if you're sitting at a computer like this and you're in a fight or flight breathing pattern, that's going to wreak havoc with your body systems. And so what tends to happen when I start working with people is they jump in because they're so in the hole. Just tell me what to do. I'll eat sawdust if you want me to. I say, all right, I want you to do some breath work, 5 to 10 minutes a day. This is how I want you to do it. I teach it to them. I teach them the strategies. And then they're off and running. And all of a sudden they're feeling better after a couple of weeks. They're like, all right, can I go run now? And I go, okay, well, sure, we can start adding this routine. And I tell them, I want you to walk this much, and this is what I want you to do, and this is what I want you to lift, and this is how I want you to stretch. And then they start getting setbacks, and they start getting that anxiety again. And I have to play detective when I'm working with individuals, right? Okay, well, what did you change? What's changed? And 9 times out of 10, what's changed is they start leaving out the breath work. And so breath work is a critical part. So if you need some help understanding it, you can Google that matter. You can here on YouTube, you can provide a lot of information, but if you need a coach, that's what I do, is set up people to do it. Make sure you take some time every day, if you're going through your own adrenal fatigue, to just reestablish a proper breathing pattern, whether it's sitting in nature, listening to a nice playlist, but you're working on understanding that your diaphragm and how you're breathing. Simple. The last thing I'll tell you guys today is if you're breathing like this, no good. If you're breathing out of your diaphragm in a relaxed fashion, that's your rest and restore breathing pattern. And if you do that, you can start building on top of that. All right, that's it for today, guys. Make sure you reach out if you need some help.